Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the Atlanta Dream. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Wnba, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Taking a look at Las Vegas. No big surprise in Game 1. They dropped the first game of these WNBA Finals.
Well, in this best-of-7 format, you can fall behind 2-0, but that's a pretty tough hill to climb.
Exactly, Brian. This away team needs some confidence going into Game 3. So at the very least, they need to play well tonight, have something to build on for when they go back home.
Here's Court Queen. Outside Atkins. And the Aces, another three.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Here's Queen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Brown. Here's Wilson. Rebound by the Aces. Pass to Court Queen. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Court Queen. For three, Ryan Howard. Nailed from three-point land.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Citron. Pass to Brown. Wilson. No good again that time.
3 misses to open the game. Their offense is trying to get it going.
Here's Queen. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, now we know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, and you could just feel them getting more tense with each miss. Glad they got that first one out of the way.
Yeah, let's see if that gets them going.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Court Queen. Outside Howard. This is incredible. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Citron. Boss pulls it in.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Citron. Pass to Queen. Here's Copper. Clock at 6. Brown with the screen. Queen. Good on the three-point shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Court Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Showcasing her innate sense of timing on that rejection. Brown knows when to leave her feet.
Citron for three. Drains the three-pointer.
The backcourt has been phenomenal. And as good as they've been, they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Now here's Atkins. Pass to Court Queen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone. She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Mrs. Incredible with it. And it's Wilson picking her up. The three-pointer is on target.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Now here's Copper. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A sturdy screen set for her that time, and she doesn't fool around. Straight to the tin for the jam.
There was no way for her defender to get around that one.
No chance. The screen was in the right spot. Her feet were set. She would have had to go straight for her. And we know that's not happening.
And she just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys. You should know that.
Here's Copper. Outside Citron. Fires from deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Pass to Atkins. There's a screen by Court Queen. Court Queen, great positioning on the putback.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
It's good from long range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 14. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up. The long distance three is buried.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top, up by 12. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far, just quality shots.
Now here's Copper. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Heidemann, guarded by Pow Pow. Heidemann, no good. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Iriafen. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. To the middle. Now here's Pow Pow. She's covered by Copper. Pass break, here come the Dream. Here's Zandalasini. Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Now here's Boss. Not a lot of room. That one falls, and a nice feed that time from Pow Pow.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Atlanta with the ball. Copper outside. And stolen by Boss. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pow Pow can't get it to go. Pass to Heidemann. Zandalasini. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Jackson outside. To the inside. And she takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
Here's Heidemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The three. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Lloyd. She's covered by Copper. Pass to Iriafen. Now Pow Pow. Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Boss. Basket good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
And that one's good. Heidemann.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Timeout called the Aces. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Russell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Howard gets the bucket.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Wilson sets a screen. Shoots. Tried to bank it in, but misses. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, took the opportunity when she saw it.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Court Queen. Yep, that one goes.
Few players better than Wilson inside has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Segrist outside. Outside Atkins. And the Aces, another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wilson. Citron for 3. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Howard. Outside Atkins. Pass to Court Queen. And the Aces, another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here is Queen. She has 7. Here's Wilson. And the layup falls.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Atkins. Court Queen. Six to shoot. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Heidemann. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Howard. Court Queen, that's good.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. He absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Wilson outside. Pass to Citron. The three-pointer, no good. And the Aces with possession. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. And Asia Wilson with the block.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
What a remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, you got to bring that postseason intensity. It's so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Now here's Court Queen. This is incredible. Elbow shot on the way.
She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Buries the long-range jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Atkins. She has 6. Down low. And it's Queen with the foul. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded by Wilson. From 18 feet away. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here is Queen. 12 points for her. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
You got to bring your defense up a notch in the playoffs. She takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. 6 to shoot. Citron.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. What a force so far.
Howard. And a dunk by Ryan Howard.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected Cam. Queen with the ball. Outside Citron. Makes it off the glass.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Outside Atkins. Pass to Court Queen. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Wilson sets a screen. Copper outside. Queen. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here is Atkins. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Brown with the screen. Now Queen. Sinks a three-pointer.
If you were looking only at the way she's played offensively, you'd think her team was ahead.
Pass to miss is incredible. Here's Court Queen. This is incredible. Shot clock at 6. And here's Court Queen. Again, Las Vegas.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Wilson outside. Queen. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
And now she's getting rolling. 4 3-pointers in the game for her, and 3 have come this half.
And the Aces call time here. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Boss. Here's Court Queen. 32 points in the game. And it's rejected. Now here is Queen. Outside Citron. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Unloads from 13 feet. And there's another one for the Dream.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
At least now they're playing good basketball.
Now here is Queen. She's got 18. Outside Citron. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the Aces with possession. And that one drops. A difficult situation for Atlanta. Now here's Copper. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And a foul called on Atkins. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Here's Heidemann. Boss pulls it in.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Pow Pow. Jackson shoots the 3 at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Aces ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And the Aces with possession. Outside Lloyd. Back to Howard. Pass to Atkins. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Here's Zondelasini. Back to Citron. And here's Wilson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Inside.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
Line for Atlanta, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. Here's Las Vegas. Now Atkins. Irief in a screen. From deep three-point range, Wilson pulls it down.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, I mean, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Cecilia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Howard. Back to Atkins. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Back to Citron. The Dream again can't hit.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Atkins. Outside Howard. Lloyd. Another three for Las Vegas.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Here's Heidemann, covered by Lloyd. Now Zandalasini. Howard with the steal. Here's the break. Poked loose. Smith outside. Pass to Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Smith. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Atlanta Smith. Shooting 1.
Shooting 1.
Well, you talk about Atlanta Smith. She gives this team 2 skills every single squad wants. Rim protection, she's 6'4". She can pile up blocks. Plus spacing, I mean, she's a really good shooter.
Now here is Lloyd. Jackson gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
And plenty of contact on the shots, so the 2 free throws coming up.
With a willingness to bang and bump down low, Brown is sometimes impossible to contain.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the 4th. Outside Lloyd. Jackson. She's covered by Copper. Clock at 6. Here's Lloyd. That's good, and it's Kiki Iriafin with the assist.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Pass to Queen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Jackson outside. Now Lloyd. Back to Jackson. Kalia Copper grabs the miss. Pass to Queen. Wilson sets a screen. Now here is Queen. And it's Iriafin with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Jackson outside. Here's Pow Pow. Lloyd. And here's Jackson. Lloyd, defended by Citron. And it's Lloyd missing. Right side, Citron. Down low. And slam dunk. Kalani Brown.
Yeah, she might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because she can jump out of the building.
Jackson outside. Pass to Pow Pow. To the middle. Here's Lloyd. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Foul. Second team foul.
Such a fearless competitor.
At the
Jewel
line
Lloyd
for the
is
away
not
team.
afraid to go into contact on the way up.
2 shots.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Lloyd gets to the line pretty often for a guard. Lights out at the stripe.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And here's Queen. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul. Fourth
That one
team
goes
foul.
on Jackson.
At the line for your Atlanta Dream, Hauser. 2 shots.
2.
First free throw is good. So she gets them both. Here's Lloyd. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Segrist. Jackson outside. Now here is Lloyd. Good, and the assist goes to Maddie Segrist.
3.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily.
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you